Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devan.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
We've been yapping just a little too much in the beginning because you know that music's over with. And we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devan. We are back. And, what do we got? What do we got to talk about? It's October. It's spooky season.
Baseball season.
Is it baseball season?
The playoffs are good. This is good.
Here's the thing. I have no clue what's going on in the baseball world. But I do get alerted 35 times a day.
Did you get the alert just now?
Yeah, something happened. Somebody got sent somewhere. Who won? Seattle? Yep.
Seattle.
There we go. There we go. Seattle fucking
15th inning.
Oh yeah, no. See, that's what I saw. You know what? Like I said, we're back. Hey, what's up? Podcast On It. We're here. Baseball, right? Like a game goes into overtime in football. It's like, yes. Like more. I get more of this.
Yeah.
When I
baseball,
see it,
you're waiting for it to be over. Yeah.
When I get an alert and it's like blah 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 tied 2-2 at the top of the 12th, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. Like I would have to imagine if we had to make a list of like if there was a chart. I would love to see this chart. I'm not gonna lie, because I'd say maybe college football is number one, but the alcohol, like the alcoholism the percentage of fans that are alcoholics, right? You know what I'm saying?
I think college ball is one.
Well, but the reason I say baseball, it's like, you know how much you have to drink in 14 innings?
No, well,
don't.
No, alcohol sales cut off in the 8th.
All right, but but that's still it's cutting off at the 8th. That's 8 fucking innings of drinking, and then you're drinking, and then, but then okay, let's go on the back end of that then. So it cuts off at the 8th. You know how sober and or like in like half sobered up.
That's the worst.
That is the worst. Like you're just
you start getting hungover.
Yes.
You're like, this fucking sun's still out.
The game's not even over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I don't know. I mean, because college football, yeah. I mean, the thing is,
there's a tailgate. No one tailgates a baseball game.
What I would assume is, well, you also got to consider. I'm not just talking about people at games. I'm talking fans in general. So a fan at home that is drinking and watching a baseball game, if they're getting into the 14th inning, they're well through. I mean, that 12-pack is turned into at least 36. I mean, there's no way because and then you look at college football. I mean, like, yeah, college kids drink, but college kids drink for everything.
Anything.
They drink when they drink when their alarm clock wakes them up. Like they get to drink.
Why are you shitting on baseball? No, actually, this is a good thing. This is cool.
I'm not. Look.
No, this is cool.
All right. Here's the thing.
We drink the most.
Here's the thing. You can't say I shit on baseball because I come on here, and anytime baseball comes up, I specifically try to have some type of conversation on how we can make baseball a little more fucking interesting. And I think on your behalf,
as a baseball fan, I'm fine.
But okay. Here's the thing, though. I'm not. If I'm gonna get 35 alerts, I want it to be for something.
See, but I don't know what it would take to make you a baseball fan. Nothing.
To be completely honest with you, there's nothing. There's nothing that it would.
Because baseball, it's such a nostalgic sport. Like if you didn't grow up with baseball, it's hard to get into it unless you're like a Dominican prodigy or something.
Like I can't watch. I mean, I will watch, but I can't watch a boring football game. Like if a football game gets boring, it's like, all right, like come on now. Yeah. Baseball, 2-2 at the top of the 12.
It was a fun game.
Kill me.
Pitching was off the charts,
dude. Like that's the thing. Like
baseball fans. It's like watching like really really
hearing that.
Game.
hearing that though, like man, like the just pitching, like you might as well watch chess. Like you might as
I
well just
agree.
watch like chess or something. Like I don't know. I wish it could be more entertaining. Like just like golf. Like if you could make golf interesting, let's fucking go. But we
See, but
can't.
they are interesting to people who enjoy golf and to people who enjoy baseball.
Okay, but you
But
got to
you
understand.
have an issue with the sport itself, not the production of the sport. Not that you have an
No.
issue, but you just
If you
don't
want
have
me to
a
be
love for it.
okay, you really didn't want me. I really didn't want to give my real answer. I'll watch if they start juicing these motherfuckers up again.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If we can start seeing some shit that I didn't get to see in the '90s, okay, yeah, let me see that shit. Or whenever they were juicing, let me see that
90s.
shit.
Yeah, 90s, early 2000s.
But but the thing is, there's a difference between enjoying the sport. Like I watch football because I like football, right? I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
like I didn't have to grow up playing. Like sure I did, but I didn't have to grow up playing football to like football. Like I was at an age where I watched it before I played it because I remember being young and being like, yeah, this is it. This is cool.
There's a lot less fans of baseball who never played than football.
There are a lot of people who you can just who you can just draw in to become an NFL fan.
Of course.
Baseball, football, or baseball, golf, whatever sports, they're not doing that. And I'm saying like on your behalf, and maybe you don't care, I care. I'm like, damn, let's get Devin sports a little more fucking popping. What's going on? Because this shit's boring. And I mean,
It gets to a point where it's like everyone's always trying to grow games and grow this and grow that, and then it just gets fucking silly. Like live golf is fucking silly. I mean, banana ball is cool.
I hate it.
The Savannah
I hate
banana,
it.
but it's for children. It's a children's thing.
No, yeah, I hate that shit so
Like,
much.
no offense, but like adults who are like religious about the bananas, it's like Disney. Fucking adults.
I mean,
But like
yeah.
the banana, it's a way to make it interesting. Do backflips, do dances, cool, whatever. But that's not baseball, and it's for children. So let the kids watch it. But yeah, like whenever you start to try to like really, really grow shit, it just gets fucking stupid. Baseball is baseball. Not gonna change.
Yeah, but they're not changing the game of football to make it, I mean, more entertaining.
No, because you don't have to. It's a fucking great sport to watch. It's the easiest sport. Maybe not the easiest, but it's the most entertaining sport to sit down and just watch.
Ooh, would I mean, is that something? And honestly, not to be that guy, let's just leave non-Americans out of this conversation because they would obviously argue that. Are there
They
Americans?
obviously don't count.
Are there? Well, I'm saying they would argue that wholeheartedly because it's
Of
American
course.
football.
Well, everyone
But
outside of this country just watches soccer and cricket.
are there Americans that would argue that with another sport?
I mean, diehard basketball fans, but I feel like there's way more there's way more fans of football who've never played football than any other sport who have never played that sport.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For 100%. So I guess that's just the problem. Baseball is just not going to get that pull. But baseball has enough
No.
pull. It's just not me.
Exactly.
Unfortunately. But I'm gonna keep getting notified. I'm gonna keep getting notified. Just how I'm notified about WNBA. Because apparently that's still going on. I couldn't have told you.
Dude, when I saw the game 1 of the WNBA finals, I was like, I thought that ended 3 months ago.
I thought these bitches were holding out.
Well, I guess they're having a CBA. What is it called? Not CBA.
It's CBA. No, it's a CBA.
CBA?
It's a CBA. I believe it is. Yeah.
Collective bargaining agreement. Yeah.
But what? I thought they were holding out. Why are we still getting alerts of them playing?
I guess that's for next season.
Wait. No. Why are
I guess
so,
once
wait.
Caitlin Clark gets injured, like the season ends.
Well, no. Well, Caitlin Clark got injured, and they were like, "We'll keep playing now." I mean, is that what we're doing? Or no. Fuck Caitlin Clark. I thought we were all trying to get Angel Reese more money. Like, why are we?
Well, the season was going to happen regardless this year, but they're having an agreement. All of the CBA negotiations are about next year or in the following years.
So they're gonna hold out after this year.
if need be. And apparently they're not making leeway
Why
with
would they?
Adam. What's his name?
Adam
The scariest
Silver?
look. Yeah, Adam Silver.
What's his
He's
name?
well, he's fucking looks like a monster. Um,
Of course they're not making any leeway.
and well, yeah, because they're probably asking for a bunch of bullshit because the NBA fucked up and they over promoted a sport no one watches.
Yes. Well,
They spent a lot of money on the promotion of a
no.
sport that there aren't a lot of people watching.
I don't think the NBA fucked up because I don't think the NBA cares. In terms of like, I don't think the NBA, because when we say NBA, we're talking about just like Adam Silver, really. Like we're saying like,
Sure.
let's just say, okay, let's just say the NBA itself. I don't think they're sitting there stressing about how bad the WNBA is doing.
No, they're
Which is one of the top reasons why there is no leeway. It's not even y'all aren't making us any money. The NBA is making plenty of fucking money. It's like y'all aren't making us money, but like nobody even like y'all aren't getting people to watch. Period.
yeah.
So we're gonna let y'all hoop. Like y'all can keep
You guys
playing
can play.
basketball, but stop asking for shit
Yeah, exactly.
because you're not getting it. So I don't think I don't think the NBA maybe like I guess they I don't know. I don't think they fucked up. I think this is something that I guess had to be done.
I don't think they fucked up, but like the WNBA has turned into such a political thing now that it's like, I mean, I guess there were and there kind of are still WNBA fans, but they're turning it into a reality TV show instead of a sport, and it's just a waste.
I
It
mean,
turned into that for a few months. There was way more talk about player relationships than anything that happened on the fucking court.
I mean, that's the NBA can get like that.
No, I know, but at least we're talking about James Harden dropping 40 and shit happening on the court.
That's true, but I'm saying at the same time, like there is, if we're gonna talk in terms of like gossiping, NBA players, they're.
I agree, but it's not to the level like, oh, is it racial between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, or is it basketball related? How about no one gives a shit?
Well, here's the thing: the reason that's not a conversation in the NBA is multiple reasons. I mean, like casual viewers of the NBA aren't really having discussions of a like a Rashad Mendenhall type conversation of like this versus that. Let's just put races together and see who's better. Like especially in basketball, we know the answer. It's fine.
Especially
Like,
in basketball.
it's a clear answer. Like y'all got it. But what I'm saying is, if like I could see, but there's no world where a male Caitlin Clark is coming to the NBA and just running through shit. And if they are, it's some European like someone yeah. That's what I'm saying though. It's not like I don't think people look at Luka and they're like,
But
no, he was
also
playing.
like when like Jimmer was big in college, people weren't like fucking the white boys are getting better. It's like, no, Jimmer can shoot. Doug McDermott can shoot. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But I'm saying if Luka or Jokic, they're coming over here and dominating, and they're white, but they were playing like people have an understanding that they were playing professional basketball before they even got over here. Like they were playing professional basketball before they were. But yeah, they hit puberty and then they were going to play professional basketball. So obviously it's different in the NBA. Why?
How the hell did we get talking about the WNBA?
Because we were talking about shitty sports like baseball, women's basketball,
Shut the
golf.
Fuck up. Shut up. We were talking about not understanding that the finals were happening. The Aces won. Congratulations. They 4-0 swept them. This was actually the first 7-game series in the WNBA.
You just said, oh, this is the first time they did it for seven games.
Yeah, because I asked someone I was like, it's 5-game series. And they're like, no, it's 7. was like, why the fuck do we need 7 games?
I
Just do
don't
one
think it
game.
matters. I mean, you could just do one game.
Just do one game.
Just get it out the way. Like college basketball. One and done.
One game. National championship.
But all right. I don't even know what I want to talk about first. I mean, we can get to the predictions, but honestly, this Thursday night football game, like I've been thinking about this Thursday night football game these past not past couple of days. It's Friday, but I just been thinking about it, and it's like the New York Giants. And here's the thing: I don't want New York Giants fans coming on my comment section. Like, no. Listen. I don't. Oh, you're telling me not to overreact or them? Which one? You just shook your head. Yes. Me? What the fuck am I gonna do? What I'm saying is, I don't want New York fans to take anything that I have to say for the next however many minutes offensive. Like, I don't want them to be offended.
Good.
But what I'm saying is, I had to, like, the Giants, I think Philly is starting to show that they might be a little worse than we thought.
Yes.
And not in the not in terms of like they're just as bad as a, average Giants team or Jets team or fucking Browns team or whatever, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt versus Denver. Top defense, whatever the fuck. Maybe they caught them on a bad day. I can't really give them the excuse of, oh, well, it's an early week or it's a short week. It's like,
everyone plays on Thursday. Right. Fuck off.
Yeah. So they show up and they get mollywopped by the New York Giants. And for some reason, it's not like I can't not accept it, but I still don't think the Giants are like good.
No.
Like they had a good day, right?
Well, everything that needed to go their way went their way. Everything for Philly did not go their way. Saquon couldn't get moving.
But like
Jalen Hurts overthrew about every good look he had. Jackson Dart, no turnovers, was getting the ball to some guy's name who I still can't remember because he had long dreads. I couldn't see his nameplate.
Wandale?
Sure.
Wandale Robinson?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Yeah, he went stupid. Cam Scatabo, who I'll talk about soon, had 3 touchdowns.
I mean, you can talk about the motherfucker now.
All right, well, I don't know if you remember, but last year, or maybe the year before, it was some running back talking about, I think it was Christian McCaffrey, talking about how he got fined on a play that wasn't a penalty. It was just a goal line fucking whatever. Puts his head down into someone's chest, scores a touchdown, gets fined like $60K. This fucking hard-headed motherfucker puts his head down every single play. How is the NFL not finding him? Like, I'm not saying they should be fined for that, but how is every other player in the NFL who's getting fined for this bullshit? And then Scatabo is literally putting his head into someone's chest every play. And you got Jackson Dart out here getting concussed and thrown back out on the field.
Maybe, and I'm not saying it's fair, but I'm also agreeing with you that I don't care that he's not getting fined. Well, honestly, we don't know. Here's the thing. He might be racking, like just raking in the fines every week.
He could be racking up crazy fines.
Whether he is or he isn't, I don't care. But this could be something similar to like Lamar's a scrambling quarterback. So there's a lot of times where he doesn't really get the grace of somebody like Jared Goff if he's scrambling and he slides or goes out of bounds. Yeah, like because Lamar seems to advance the ball more than the average quarterback when rushing. They kind of give defensive players a little more of a chance, I guess, to hit him a little later. Now, I think it's because I think it's like what's normal to that player. It's like Cam Scataba plays this way every single play, right?
Yeah.
It's like if Lamar Jackson
I
only
guess.
scrambled once a game, if Lamar Jackson never scrambled and never rushed and then decided to one time and then got blasted on the sideline, he'd get the flag.
Of course.
But if he's toting down the sideline 4-5 times a quarter, it's like, all right,
quarter,
well, we might have to let them put their hands on you, bro. You're a running back.
But, all the memes are funny. Like, all this stuff is very funny. And the fact that he's just running through people's fucking chests. And there's a video of him that came out from college of him just shoving his head into a brick wall. And it's like, at what point, like, yes, we're going to promote fucking, like, literally during the game. There's like, our helmets are so good. It's really working to, like, save people's lives. And then he's just literally dive bombing into people. Again, I don't have an issue with it. I think it's a cool way to play football, but
it is.
It is.
I mean, nobody can sit here and act like that motherfucker isn't
like
fun
that.
to
It's
watch.
not exciting. It's very exciting.
Like,
But
this
it
is
just seems so
exactly
contradictory to, like, everything in the NFL that's happened. But it's sick that like when he catches the ball on the screen, he's putting his head into a fucking linebacker, and he ran through a fucking offensive tackle. It was like 6'7".
This is what we wanted to see from him when we were talking about where he was going to go and if he was, when he was going to get drafted.
It's like, and I mean, he was right. Like, he said, whoever drafts me is going to get a steal.
Well, that's the other thing is I don't know how people saw him in college and thought like, well, this isn't going to translate. It's like, no, like,
well, it was funny because it was like, no, both these guys are going to get. It's like Genty and Scatabo are going to get drafted. They're the two best running backs in the league, and then it's like Genty, what, 3,
5, 9, 7, top
4.
10.
Top
he wasn't
10.
top 5. He wasn't top 5.
Top 10. Scatabo.
If he was, round? It was 5th. Yes,
okay.
And then Scatabo in the 3rd round.
And it's like the distance between two running backs is insane. But Scatabo looked good. Dart looked more comfortable. The Eagles' defense is not scary.
Dart is exactly what Giants fans want right now.
Mm.
And that's a motherfucker, like,
recklessness.
I hate the word, but he's got swag.
For now.
Like, he's
for now.
But, like, I'm saying in terms of I recently saw that one play. It was like, how did the Browns see this and say no? It was like Baker gets absolutely leveled on the sideline, and then he gets up and comes out and just hits that first down, like hits the first down celebration. Like, it kind of gives that vibe of like, man, like,
I agree.
And I think like Jackson Dart, I don't know if he sees Scatabo or something. It's like, all right, like, let's do it then. Like,
he flew through the air and then just pointed his helmet. What are we doing? He went, I'm going to hit you with my crown. Like, no, like, you would be ejected. Like, was Scatabo doing this in college?
Yes.
Yes. Don't you get ejected for shit like that? Not when you're an offensive player.
That's how you play.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess not. It's not. I mean, you got to also, like, I mean, here, like, it's the same as, like, I'm sure there's offensive linemen who know how to hold every play and get away with it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's just, none of these have any, like, real correlation, but I truly think, A, he probably is getting plenty of fines, and B, I think the obvious is, and I don't know, besides one stupid reason, what caught people's eye when it came to Scatabo. But what I'm saying is, I think a lot of running backs play that way.
Of course, he just doesn't.
A lot of running backs are putting their head. Well, no, I'm sorry. I think a lot. I mean, David Montgomery is going to put his head down. Derrick Henry is going to put his head down. Fucking Isaiah Pacheco is going to put his head down. Like, people, like, no, like, some of these running backs are absolutely running through you like a fucking Subaru.
Yeah.
they're just driving right through you. But no, Scatterbo, he's as good as we thought he was going to be. I'm starting to worry about Jalen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My thoughts on Jalen are just that he didn't have to be this involved last year. They had the running game working. They were up in a lot of games where they could just break away and then flick through the passing game. Hurts is having to make a lot of deeper throws and more precise throws, and he made a few, but missed a bunch. Missed a bunch of kind of wide open deep balls, and it would have changed the game. Yeah, concerning for sure, but I don't know.
But
I don't think
I'm
it's the
just.
end of the world.
But you just have this week to week thing where I can't overreact too much because I mean it's week 6.
I know.
But like we see Jalen Hurts, week 3, week 4, down 21 points, being able to put the team on his back against the Rams, and climb back into that game. But then you see him, I mean, struggle against Denver. You see him really struggle. I mean, struggle. What are we doing struggling against the Giants?
Well, it was kind of shocking that the Giants continued to score. Like usually, like
Yeah.
Giants will score early or whatever, and then it's just fucking nothing.
Like, I will say, like, the Giants have a great pass rush. That defensive line is crazy, but you are the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Like, y'all do have one of the best O
You get the
lines,
best O line.
right? Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the league, right?
Saquon Barkley
And
is
what
the
do we?
best player in the league. No,
Jalen Hurts. Well, yeah, I guess if you made a top 100 list, yeah, I
well,
guess they'd say
if you make
so.
a top 100, he's the best player in the football league.
I mean, Jalen Hurts just won Super Bowl MVP because he won that Super Bowl with his arm.
Yep.
I mean, it was a blowout, but like this wasn't some Saquon ran for 155 yards, and Jalen Hurts
Yeah,
just
no.
coasted. Jalen
I
Hurts
mean,
won a
the
game.
game before was, but
He won a game this year throwing for 101 yards. Like so,
yeah.
there's this obvious there's something going on where there seems to be no balance on this team. Either everybody around Jalen performs well and he just has to chill.
Or
Everybody
Jalen's
is
forced to play well.
Jalen's forced to play well, but then you have situations like this where their defense isn't fucking helping him out at all. But then on the Rams side, the Rams just, it could have been a level of them being too laid back and confident after being up that much. But at the same time, Philly was making sure they stayed in that game.
Yeah.
So
But,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm really confused on this whole like the Eagles, like they're still 4-2, but they just lost.
for as concerning as it is, they're 4-2 and the Giants are 2-4.
Yeah, like the team, like this was a 34-17 game. The team that lost the team that scored 17 is going to the playoffs.
Easily.
The team that scored 34 is not.
No.
I mean,
and I don't know. Like that's kind of my issue with a player like Jackson Dart. It's like the confidence is cool and the showboating and stuff, and it's cool when you're winning. Like celebrating, all this shit's cool when you're winning. Well, once you turn back into the Giants, you look like a fucking fool. So, I mean, he had a horrible game against the Saints. We'll see how he plays next week, but
it was a game that wasn't shocking from a rookie playing his second career game ever.
And that's what I said. I said like it's still his second fucking football game, but 3 games isn't enough to get your legs in the NFL.
Fuck no.
So we'll see how he plays this year, but I mean,
but just to play for the Giants and be obviously under this huge fucking spotlight and under all this pressure, you could be playing a lot. You could be playing way worse.
Of course.
Because I mean, I don't know if you saw, but Russell Wilson came in for 1 throw.
Yeah.
And that.
Well, Jackson Dart got a concussion.
Jackson Dart is absolutely concussed.
Well, it was the easiest sign of a concussion. Obviously, his neck gets fucking crunched. But then immediately he hits the ground and goes like this. That's a concussion. That means your brain got fucking rattled and you went like this. Because your fucking head hurts. So, yes, he was concussed. And then he laid on the ground in the middle of the field for 5 minutes and then got taken to the tent. And then Dayball said, we need him back.
He threw
Do
some
whatever the fuck.
smelling. He threw some smelling salts in there, and he was up and good and playing.
And now Dayball's getting investigated by the NFL, which means
For real,
nothing.
for
Yeah.
real. Did I miss this?
Yeah, he's getting investigated
Holy shit!
for yelling at the fucking team doctor.
Well, did he yell or was he like, "What's going on?" I thought he was just trying to get informed.
No, he was trying to get Jackson Dart back out there. Well, they're investigating what happened.
What I'm saying is, like, it
Well, you
might
know
have
what's
looked.
happening there. He's going through fucking concussion protocol. They're asking him what week it is.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, I don't think. Okay, here's the thing. I do not believe that any NFL head coach in 2025 on primetime football, under all, with all the cameras on you, you're walking over to the tent going, "Fuck that, you're playing." Like, I think he was going over, and maybe it wasn't a more of aggressive way, but I think he was like, what's going on here? Like, we got Russell Wilson out here. What the fuck is going on?
Well, you
And
got
he
a
wanted to
guy
know.
who's clearly concussed. You're not allowed to fucking argue how long it's taking. Should have been taken out of the game.
I don't. Okay. There are so many theories we could come up with. Like, I mean, it could have been a situation where he was asking because it was like, all right, well, if he's not playing, tell me now. Like, I need to know now. We need to make changes now. I'm about to get Jameis warmed up. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing?
They should have thrown Jameson.
So it could have been any situation. I really don't know. But Russell Wilson, I mean, he comes in for one play and gets booed. I mean, imagine having one pass and it was so bad that you got booed right back off the field.
See, but that's how dumb Giants fans are.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, they were up against Philly. It was 3rd and like 8, and they had Russell Wilson come in and just throw a ball into the ground. So I could see, I think the boo was more of like, this is why, like, see,
this is why you got busted.
Yeah. Instead of just like a quarterback throwing one bad ball. But Giants win 34-17.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't really garbage time either.
No.
Like, the last touchdown really wasn't garbage time.
Well, the last touchdown was just a, I mean,
like,
one team's gonna have the ball at some point.
But they still needed to score that last time because they were up 10.
That was a nail in the coffin.
But no, like, Philly can close out 10 points. They can close that gap if they were playing well.
I was about to say, the way they were playing last night before they scored that touchdown, I knew the game was over.
It looked like they didn't really want to be there. But,
I can't wait. Wait, hold on. Wait. I just want to make sure something. Hold on. All right. You know what's funny? So the Giants just beat the Philadelphia Eagles in embarrassing fashion, but we will not get a complaint from A.J. Brown because he got a cool 6 catches and 80 yards. So he's not going to complain. Watch.
There were also other balls going his way that were missed.
But, like, if you, like, just put this in perspective.
They win.
Eagles get their ass kicked. He bitches online.
Yep.
They win. He bitches online. Eagles get their ass kicked. He gets
by
80 yards.
One of the worst teams in football.
80 yards, I'm cool, bro. I don't even need to.
Yeah, when they get cooked by Wan'Dale Robinson.
He's nice.
You kidding me?
No. I mean, here's the thing. There's a difference between being nice and being like a top receiver. Like, okay, like I was having this discussion earlier. Like, Zay Flowers is nowhere near top 10, but he's nice.
No, he's nice.
You know what I mean?
But
like, he's nice.
When was the last time you heard Wan'Dale Robinson's name?
That was that one time versus that team
Yep.
like week 6 of 22.
Yep.
I think is the last time I heard of that name. That was probably the last
Probably.
time.
Yep.
But no,
So
I don't know. I have no
I
clue.
mean, no one has any clue. But yeah, I mean, good for the Giants. I mean, I think Philly's glad that they lost and went to make them 4-2. It's not that big of a hurt.
No,
There's
it's
no.
not.
They say this in golf. There's no pictures on a scorecard. So
No, but it's I mean
it's a shitty game. But
all this really does is it kind of shakes up the standings for the NFC later on, which will
yeah,
be interesting to see. Because now, like if you look at it, but like right now, if we look at the Eagles, they have where the fuck can we go to NFL? Can we just go to there we go. If we just go over to the Eagles, so right now they have the same record as if Washington wins, they'll have the same record as Washington. Detroit is 4-1. Green Bay is 2-1-1. They can be 3-1-1. Minnesota is 3-2. They have a possibility to be 4-2. Tampa's 4-1. San Fran's 4-1. LA and Seattle are 3-2. So it's gonna
it's tight for
be
now. Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. I don't think Philly's just walking out. Oh, number one, no question.
No, I mean, and they didn't last year.
But all right, I guess we need to predict these games, Devin. We have week 6 NFL football to predict. And it's starting in London again. And here's the thing. I love football starting like as early as possible.
Mm-hmm.
On Sundays. 9:30 in London. That's great. But we're never going to get these people on our side if we keep giving them bullshit like Denver versus New York.
The Jets.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we can't keep doing. Okay, Broncos, Jets. We were sending Jacksonville for like 4 years in a row.
We were sending them
just feeding them
fuck.
Jacksonville every year.
Everyone's got
and then I understand. And then I'm understanding why they're like, oh, fucking footy, you fucking footy, like,
yeah,
they don't fuck with us.
Mm-mm.
They don't fuck with what do they call it? What do they call football? Footy, fucking don't they call it something? Or is
they call it American football?
What the fuck is footy?
Footy's soccer.
Okay, so footy's their shit.
The
so
most
but I'm saying,
disrespectful term I ever heard in my entire life. I was somewhere and I was talking to 2 British people, and they called it fucking hand egg, and I almost fucking punched the both of them in the face. They said, "Oh yeah, you guys play this stupid game now called hand egg," and I was like, "You're a fucking loser."
See, but footy is also fucking stupid.
No,
Either way,
footy sounds fucking dumb too, but
I understand like they got their soccer shit going on, and maybe they don't want to fuck with the NFL. But we see motherfuckers showing up at these
everyone showed up
games.
with a jersey on.
But we gotta give them a better product than this, Devin.
It's rough.
Like it's like this ain't gonna draw them in. This isn't gonna make them tune in next week and see what's going on, overseas in America. They're not gonna care. It's Denver versus New York Jets. So Jets are gonna be 0-6. I don't really know.
What a shame. It's funny. I think the Jets showed up last Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday. They showed up long before they probably should have. And they're like, "We're gonna get prepared. We're gonna be in such good shape."
Oh, they've been in London since Monday.
Maybe Tuesday. They've been in London for a while.
I mean,
no, I mean, honestly, for the Broncos, should be a tune-up game for them. They struggled more than they probably should have, at least offensively. So, yeah, this should be a kind of a run-through, a walk-through type of game.
I think at this point, the way the NFL is going, I'm not going to be surprised if the Jets end up and get some upset fucking win over Denver.
I would be surprised, man.
But Denver is coming off a dub over Philly. they got to be feeling good. They got to be hot. Like Denver's winning this football game. And then we get into Arizona versus Indianapolis. So there you go. There's another one.
What, 5-1?
And I will say, yeah, they will be 5-1. The Colts will be 5-1. But you know what? After last episode, when we had that discussion, I definitely have to remain a little skeptical with the Colts.
Of course.
You know, they get another game versus a pretty shit team, the Cardinals, and last week they beat Vegas, and they had Miami earlier in the season. Like they were beating some teams.
The only thing that they have going for them is that they're handling these teams as they should be handled. They beat Vegas 40-6. Like they're probably gonna spank this shit out of the Cardinals. The Cardinals are pretty much in shambles now. I mean, Jonathan Gannon got fined $100K for. I didn't realize this because I watched the video after the pod. Punched him. DeMarcado. Whatever the fuck his name is. Like in his. He hit him first, and then on his way by.
Yeah.
Hit him. And it's
he hits him twice.
What the fuck are you doing? So yeah,
he's a douchebag.
There's no way that the Cardinals wanted to play for that loser anyway, and now they definitely don't want to.
If I were the Cardinals, I would completely turn on that head coach.
Players only meeting. He's getting fired next week. Simple.
Yeah.
You don't hit.
We're gonna fumble. If you intercept it, fumble it
for real.
Into the end zone and let Tennessee score.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck them.
They definitely did. Yeah, turn on them. So, the Cardinals are in shambles.
Yeah, culture winning this football game. We have Browns Steelers. You know, big news in the city. I guess we had to keep getting alerted that Shedeur Sanders is reported as the second
really
QB
big news
for this game.
This is. I don't ever want to be alerted about who the backup quarterback is of any football team, let alone the fucking Browns. I don't give a fuck who you are. But all they're waiting for is the debut of Shedeur Sanders. I don't give a shit.
If this is not the perfect example of just media sports propaganda, just narratives that they're trying to push.
There's so much other shit that's happening. They're no.
When have you,
never.
You said, you never want to get that alert? When have you ever gotten an alert from for a third string quarterback getting bumped up to second string?
Never.
When have you ever gotten an alert for that?
Not once.
Never
unless it was a full depth
fucking
chart report.
Life.
Yeah.
Sure, but I'm saying it's specific. Okay, like a quarterback who was third string is now second string, and we're talking about
why
it.
Is he
it's a prompt. Oh, because they traded away the 40-year-old who was second string.
All right, perfect.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
If this is, I could see if Dylan Gabriel was already 3 or 4 games in and looked like absolute shit.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's getting to the point where I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for in terms of I'm not emotionally attached to either of these players. I don't care.
No.
If Dylan Gabriel doesn't succeed, if Shedeur doesn't succeed, whether they do or they don't, cool, whatever. What I'm saying is, are we gonna keep doing this thing where we're just gonna keep talking about Shedeur as if there's not a starting quarterback for the Browns?
Well, this is a rookie starting quarterback who's starting his career. And instead we're talking about a guy who is yet to start his career because of who he is and how good
But
he is
these conversations that are being had are basically okay, all right, Browns Steelers, I can't wait for, Shedeur. How do you think he'll be, eventually now how do you feel that he's second string now? What do you think? Like, they're not even addressing how Dylan
how
Gabriel could
Dylan
perform in
Gabriel
his
can
second
look.
game as a starter.
He's the
And
actual one playing football this week. And
the pros and cons from last
how are the
week's
Steelers going to
performance,
look against the Browns
nothing.
defense? No, it's all about Shador. But whether or not Shador plays soon or whenever, he will play this year. But it's going to be a shit show.
Maybe if Dylan Gabriel plays, he has to play pretty bad to get pulled.
But the problem is that it's the Browns, and the Browns are not going to have a good record. So kind of anything goes at that point.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. We got to stop doing this thing where we're so bad we're just gonna bench the start. Like we're just gonna bench the quarterback. Like it's not. That's not always the case. This
is how that works.
This isn't always like the Kirk Cousins thing where it's like, well, no, we suck because our quarterback sucks.
Yeah,
and we got to sit Russell Wilson now.
See, but the Kirk thing was not true.
No. What do you mean?
The Falcons didn't suck because their quarterback sucked.
Oh, no. But he was
bad.
Playing pretty shitty.
He was playing
in that
horrible,
back end.
Guess what? That team sucks. Kyle Pitts.
But the Browns suck, right? The Browns, and when I'm saying the Browns suck in terms of they're the Browns. Their defense, the defense is cool. Quinshon Judkins has hope. But in terms of, I don't know, just their offensive line and how much time Dylan Gabriel is going to have.
They haven't scored more than 18 points this year. They haven't scored 18 points this year.
Haven't scored 18 points this year. But I'm saying if they want to protect Shador so much and they love Shador so much and they want to see his progression in the future, they're not playing him this year. Because he's going to get exposed.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be protected worth shit.
No.
This Cleveland Browns line is not good. So we're gonna see. You saw what the fuck Joe Flacco had to deal with, and now he's going to an even worse line in Cincinnati.
Which the fact that people are like, oh, fantasy managers, when they see this, they're so excited. It doesn't mean shit. It could be just as bad or worse than Jake Browning. That's how bad that O-line is. And now you have a guy whose knees don't really work anymore back there trying to move around. So
I guarantee you Joe has a better game than Jake Browning had.
And he probably does.
At any point this season.
The standard is nothing. And the Bengals still suck. But to the Browns and Steelers game, I'm interested in to see how well the Steelers, or how good the Steelers offense is going to look against the Browns D. Steelers defense shouldn't have a hard time with that offense, but we'll see.
I literally wrote down, I'd like to see Pittsburgh perform well against this defense. That's the same exact thought I had.
Yeah,
I want to see
if we look at games that the Browns have played against better offenses, they've done well to slow them down. I can see the Steelers getting held, but the Browns' offense isn't good enough to do anything.
What I want to see is, if the Steelers are able to, get shit going against this defense, then I think it shows, that we're gonna have a chance of a Steelers team actually being able to compete. They're gonna be 4-1 after this if they, if they do win this game. And it's just, I don't know, like it's 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I'd rather see them be if I'm gonna turn on a Steelers game with Aaron Rodgers as starting quarterback, I want it to be a good football game, a competitive team, a team that's gonna be, worth watching for 3 hours.
Steelers.
Do the Steelers easily?
No.
Because there is a chance they go full Packers mode. Packers scored 10 points against the Steelers. Or against the Browns, excuse me, against the Browns.
Yeah, no,
they scored 10 points against the Browns.
There's definitely a possibility, but it's more of wishful thinking that the Browns defense isn't that good. They're good, but it's not good enough to hold every team to 10 points, and then like barely win.
You don't
games.
you think the Steelers have a better offense than the Packers?
No, but I hope that there's an armor deficiency. Like I hope the Packers played bad that game, and the Steelers will play better.
Okay. So Steelers it is.
Like the
Steelers,
Browns
Steelers
aren't
it
going
is.
to hold everybody to 10.
Well, no, I mean they're not going to hold everybody to 10, but they might not let Pittsburgh score more than 20, 24. But I think a good day for them is 24 points. If they can put up 24 points, if they can they can score 4 touchdowns, put up 28 against the Browns, then I'm sitting there looking at the Steelers like, all right, we got some fucking comp on the offensive side of the ball. I'm not gonna lie, some of these games, like I know there are good games, but it really feels like they're starting to go more and more extinct. At least like on a week to week basis, because we have the Cowboys and the Panthers.
It should be a great game.
This game's gonna suck.
Should be a really, really good game.
I guess the Cowboys are gonna get a simple dub against the Carolina Panthers.
I got the Cowboys kind of sneakily doing their thing.
I mean, they're not really sneakily doing their thing. The Cowboys are they are what they are. I still, I mean, I don't know. If we look at the Cowboys, what okay, yeah, they get that win against the Jets. They had that tie against they had the tie against Green Bay, which I liked. They had that shitty loss against Chicago. They looked decent week 1 against Philly. I mean, what? So they've beaten the Giants and they've beaten the Jets. And they tied with the Packers.
Never mind.
I think, yeah, Dak's probably gonna have a lot of passing yards this year, and the numbers are gonna look good, and or they're gonna look all right, and they're gonna make the playoffs, and they're gonna get gassed up. But the Cowboys are super beatable.
Yeah.
Like the Panthers, to be completely honest with you, like the Panthers probably. I don't know. I mean, they did beat the dog shit out of the Jets, so maybe they put it on the Panthers the same way. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers had a drive or two where they, maybe they come out with 10 points or so. 10, because I think the Jets, the points that the Jets had, those were all empty calorie numbers. Like the game was well over once they started scoring.
Fourth quarter, absolute garbage.
But
also Justin Fields needs to stop doing that because I have him in fantasy. I'm not starting him. The motherfucker went stupid for no reason. And it's like, I'm not starting you. You're not going to do this ever again. You haven't won a football game yet.
I didn't start. I had Scatterbo on my bench. Yeah.
What do you have?
Yeah, I had Scatterbo on my bench. Yeah, 35. So why would you expect him to have that many points against the Philadelphia Eagles? You would think they'd do something, right? You think they would have some type of some type of way to stop him, but nope. Rookie running back just getting that many points in fantasy. Chargers, Dolphins. We got the Chargers versus the Dolphins. These games suck, dude. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm starting to get a little pissed off. These games are not good.
I really hope the Chargers can pull something out and show that they're a competent team, like they were earlier in the year. The thing that I realized that's been pissing me off about the Chargers is that those first 3 games, or shit, even that first game, this is a joke, but like all the memes of Herbert, it's like all the fucking Madison Beer effect and all this and that. And then this motherfucker loses 2 fucking dog shit games. It's like, no, he looked like he had all the confidence in the world, and then it's just fucking gone. So hopefully he can regain that against a piss poor Miami team. But
well, I mean, also remember what we said. We said that the Chargers are the real, QB graveyard, and I saw some type of number. He's taken like well over 100 more hits than Andrew Luck did through their first like 5 or 6 years, something like that. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe Andrew Luck got hit a little less than we remembered.
All right, Andrew Luck got
Now they're
hit
also, I mean,
harder than we remember, and also
Yeah.
in very vulnerable places. He was getting
and I mean, I guess
rocketed
a
and
few, a
ripped every
handful,
game.
and then I guess Herbert's played in a handful of extra regular season games to get hit more.
Sure, and the other thing that people don't understand about Luck is that he played through every injury, all the non-serious injuries. He was playing regardless. Broken ribs, he's playing. This, that, he's playing. So, and again, like,
I mean,
they were getting hit harder a little bit. He was getting hit harder than these guys are now. So, also, I mean, every quarterback gets hit in the NFL. He just didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah, but Justin Herbert's never played in the NFL where he's been able to comfortably sit in the pocket.
No, and he never will. Not on this team.
Kind of same thing for like Joe Burrow, you know?
Yeah.
He's just never been able to sit comfortably in a pocket. The Chargers are winning this football game. They're beating the Dolphins. There's really no question.
There are questions. Yes. No, there very much are questions.
What fucking questions? The Dolphins suck. Fucking Justin Herbert can jump on one leg throughout the entire game. It's the Dolphins.
I know, but the Chargers are so stupid they could lose a game like this, but they will win.
No, they're not losing. They're not losing to the Dolphins. This is gonna be like, fuck. The fact that they're only favored 4.5. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is gonna be. They're gonna win by 2 or 3 scores. This is gonna be an easy win for the Chargers. I'm not saying it makes them look. It doesn't mean, oh, here come the Chargers. It's the Dolphins. The Dolphins suck. That's gonna be. What I mean is, no matter how good the Chargers look, it doesn't mean that they're fucking Super Bowl contenders now. It's the Dolphins.
Yeah.
They suck. Rams, Ravens.
It's gonna be an absolute smackdown. You guys are playing Cooper Rush. They are also playing against Cooper Rush, who they will obliterate. Their offense will mollywop. Might be the right word. Your secondary.
I'm just thinking of the Ravens secondary, right?
I'm just thinking it's just fucking Devontae.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then over there.
And Puka. That's fucking 38 in the first half.
Oh my God. No. It's gonna be bad, Devin. It's gonna be bad. It's not gonna be a good thing at all. It's gonna be really bad. Lamar's out. Like I said, if Lamar wasn't going to thug out that hamstring injury, our season was gonna be over. Our season's going to be over. We are going to lose this football game. And Matt Stafford's gonna have a career game. He's gonna have one of his best games it's probably gonna have his best game of the season versus this Ravens defense. I saw this headline. It's like right here. Bigger issue for the Ravens: Cooper Rush starting or defense? Okay, first of all, the fact that saying that this quarterback is starting is a problem. Yeah, that's a fucking problem. And also, here's a big question. How about the fact that he's not even one of the 2 biggest problems? It's the 5 people that are going to be standing in front of him the entire game.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, more like standing in front of him and then to the side and then behind him and then over top of him when he's dead on the fucking field after getting sacked 80 times. That's what's going to happen. So I don't know. I don't know what to really make of this because I've been in this position, especially when it comes to injuries. Like we had that year where it was like 20 something on the IR, but this is
more critical.
Yeah. So to answer the question, what's worse, Cooper Rush starting or the Ravens defense?
It's the defense.
Yes.
Well, it's like, no offense, but like with Lamar, the defense was the biggest issue. You were getting everything you could out of that offense, or at least a lot out of that offense. The defense let you down multiple times. So,
Yeah.
it is the defense.
I mean, the defense absolutely sucks. But at the same time, I mean, the way that the way our offense looks right now, dude. I mean,
I don't know if
what
you
the
guys have an
fuck
offense.
do you
I
expect?
don't know.
What do you expect?
You guys might get
this
skunked.
offense to do?
You might get skunked.
I'm only gonna be happy getting skunked if like John Harbaugh is sent home during the game.
Mid-game. They're like,
He has to.
pack your
He
shit.
has to get fired. He has to get fired. He has to. I don't. I obviously this isn't going to be what it takes. It's going to take even more of an ass kicking for us to get rid of John Harbaugh. But
Well,
I'm
going to be honest.
We need to get rid of him.
Like, there is no benefit to firing him mid-season.
Why?
You guys aren't going to make the playoffs. Doesn't really matter. Send him out at the end of the year. I think he deserves that.
Okay.
But also, it doesn't matter.
I'm getting to a point where I'm trying to figure out what he's done besides the 6 years he started as the Ravens head coach. There were a good 6 years, Devin, where we made the playoffs because we had a really good defense and Joe Flacco was good enough. And then we, lost every year except that one. And then after that, he did nothing, and then nothing, and then nothing. Was about to get fired. Lamar Jackson wins 2 MVPs, and throughout that time still has done nothing.
Yes. What I just thought of, now that you bring up Joe Flacco, and yes, he should be fired whenever, but I hate that you made me watch that interview with Joe Flacco, like the day in the life, because the whole video was just like, I want to win another Super Bowl. I want to win another Super Bowl for my kids so they can see me on top of the world. And now it's just sad.
Look, here's the thing. It's sad, but I think, and we talked about this when that interview came out, I think his kids will grow up and realize, like, oh, no. Like,
my dad, like, fucking had one of the greatest Super Bowl runs of all time.
My dad was slinging that bitch. Yeah.
But he's like, I just want to prove it to my kids. I go, well, you're not going to. So.
No, you're definitely not going to. And I want John Harbaugh gone.
And it'll happen for sure.
Because here's the thing.
Call up Biscotti. Ring, ring.
Like all Mike Tomlin had to do, like his expectation was, don't lose more games than you win and make the playoffs if you can. And he's done that. I don't really see. They're not asking to make. They're making playoff. They're making the playoffs with Mason Rudolph playing half the year and this and that. They're figuring it out. They're expecting like I said this. I think I said off camera. I said the Ravens might have the most Super Bowl teams to not win a Super Bowl.
True. It's close, yeah.
Like just in the years where Lamar Jackson has been here, it's like, well, I mean, hey. If somebody's going to take down the Chiefs, it's going to be the Bills or the Ravens. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? And, every year it's been the same thing. So here's the real big question. Would a different head coach change anything this year? No. Absolutely not. But, I mean, at this point, I mean, why not get somebody's fucking feet wet? Like, just get John out of here. Like, why? Like, who cares? I don't know how many games we have to lose to get John out of here, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to lose that many games. If Lamar Jackson comes back in 2 weeks, because here's the thing, and I said this off camera as well. People don't want to accept this one true harsh reality about the Ravens. And I don't know if it's because here's the thing. I fully accepted pretty much deep into that fourth quarter in the Bills game where it was like, all right, well, this is how our year is going to go. And it got worse and worse and worse. And as it got worse, it was like, all right, yeah, this is making sense.
Yeah.
Like the way that we're playing, the way that things are, the way that these games are turning out. Yeah. All right. Makes sense. I'm understanding it. But something in me, and I don't know if it's just the deep rooted fandom I have for the Baltimore Ravens. They could the big problem is for other teams is they absolutely could have a healthy Lamar Jackson return and go on an 8-game winning streak. And then what do you say? What do you say after that? Here's the thing: 99% chance it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But what do you do when that does happen? What do you do when they make a switch on the defensive side of the ball like they did last year? You remember when they moved the move they made with Kyle Hamilton? What do you do when that happens? In the last 10 weeks, they had the best defense in the league all of a sudden.
You don't fire your head coach.
We're stuck with John Harbaugh.
Yep.
That's one thing, but at the same time, that is the one thing about the Ravens is, like, I had Shane, Falcons fan, talking shit to me earlier. It's like, only one of our teams that we're talking about right now is still favored to win their division. There's a reason why. There's a reason why.
The Falcons, who were in a piss poor division, are somehow what are they going to be third in their division?
Third in their division, short. And yes, the Bengals and Browns are cooked, but the Steelers are 3-1.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are still out here trying to favorite the Ravens to win the North?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason why. Because a healthy Lamar Jackson and a Derrick Henry that can run for more than 40 yards is a fucking problem.
Yeah, for sure. But, like,
so who knows?
Would you rather, like, salvage together, like, a barely season where you barely win the division and you lose the first playoff game, where you fire Harbaugh and kind of start over?
I think if we made the playoffs this year and lost, we'd still fire John Harbaugh. So sure, give me that.
Fair.
I don't think we keep John Harbaugh. There's nothing that would keep John Harbaugh here. What the fuck would keep John Harbaugh here?
Mental illness.
I'm gonna tell you 14 reasons why he wouldn't be here, but I'm gonna just give you a couple. If there's a defensive change, like there was last year, we're not crediting John Harbaugh for that shit. If they turn around and figure out a way to protect John,
if you guys make the playoffs from here, and like you guys win your division, he's winning Coach of the Year.
No, he's not.
Close.
No, he's not winning Coach of the Year.
Schottenheimer.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the only people that are close to winning Coach of the Year are what, like
Colts.
Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. And then probably Dan Campbell.
No.
Oh yeah, the media loves them some Dan Campbell.
Everybody loves some Dan Campbells, but
I mean, who is? I don't know. Coach of the Year odds. That's a super weird question.
Well, it usually goes to a team that's meant to underperform and doesn't. So whoever the coach of the Colts is.
Ben Johnson.
False.
Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's favorited. Ben Johnson, Mike Vrabel, Liam Cohen, Kellen Moore, Jim
Liam
Harbaugh.
Cohen's probably gonna win
it. No. Let's relax.
No, they just beat the Chiefs, buddy.
The Chiefs suck.
They beat the Chiefs.
The Chiefs suck, and they're still probably winning the West.
Super Bowl.
No, they're not winning shit. The Chiefs have a losing record and are 1,000% still winning the AFC West. Book it. Book this podcast now. The Chiefs are still going to end up winning the West.
Yeah, they will.
Did we predict this game? Yeah. I mean, the Ravens are losing, so it's the Rams. The Rams are winning this football game. New England versus New Orleans.
I want to see New England play well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they will. I think maybe we get to see another glimpse of the Saints keeping teams honest, but Patriots better win this football game.
Yep.
Seahawks versus Jaguars.
The Jags, who they think they are.
I mean, all right. It could be a good game, right?
No, this can be. If we see the offense that we saw last week from Seattle, my concern is Seattle's defense of recent.
Yeah, because what they were coming off of, were they coming off their bye week? No, that loss to Tampa. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. That's what I remembered.
30.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest with you, you look at the Seahawks right now. I think they are still. I don't know. I think after week 2 or 3, I gave them the grace of saying, they're still building a lot of chemistry with some key pieces to that offense. But at this point, I mean, they should have it figured out. And the problem is, I should be confident in Seattle being able to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, right?
At this point, no. I mean, I'm not. I'm taking the Jags. But...
No, what I'm saying, if you told me, 5 weeks ago.
Oh, for sure.
To predict this game.
For sure.
Well, the Seahawks should easily handle the Jags, even if I consider the fact that they may be struggling offensively still.
Yeah.
Give me Seahawks. But right now, I don't want to be jaded. Like the Jaguars, they beat Kansas City. Yes. Kansas City sucks.
No, I don't
and when I
disagree.
And when I say sucks, relatively speaking, the way the Chiefs should be playing, every single year with Patrick Mahomes, they're not playing well at all.
No.
There was that pick six from 99-yard pick six. Those are the type of games where, it's embarrassing. You lost Chiefs. Oh, you lost to the Jaguars. But you are 2 yards away from scoring a touchdown, and instead you do something. You throw an interception, and they take it back for 99 fucking yards. What happens if he gets tackled at the 20 and they have to go 80 yards down the field? Yeah. What if they don't get it done that drive? What if, I'm just saying, there's so many weird, tiny moments that, yes, the Chiefs lost, but this could have been any team that the Chiefs were playing. And if they're throwing pick sixes at the goal line,
I agree. But
yeah, that's just not. That's not the Chiefs' day.
A turn of the tide for this team, and maybe it'll come down to head coach and some. I mean, offensively they're not bad. If Etienne plays well, you have Brian Thomas who looks great still, and you have Travis who hasn't looked bad offensively. So I don't really have an issue with this offense. It's just it comes down to defense for both these teams, I think.
Yeah,
I want the Jags.
Give me Seattle.
Cool.
Ooh. You want Jacksonville. Give me Seattle. Give me Seattle's pass rush. Give me Seattle's defense being better than you think they are. Give me Jacksonville not living up to the hype. That's what I want. Give me that. That's what I want. Titans Raiders. Fucking hell. I mean, I'm going Vegas. The Titans shouldn't even have beaten. They shouldn't even have beaten Arizona. So.
No, yeah. I'll take the Raiders.
Raiders, I guess.
Raiders.
Bengals, Packers. Bengals. Oh yeah. Bengals, Packers. I mean, they are 0-1 against Joe Flacco this year. The Packers are they haven't been able to beat Joe Flacco this year. This is their second time playing Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
If Cooper Rush plays bad enough, they might be able to play.
Guess who doesn't have a defense? The Bengals don't have a defense.
They also don't have an offensive line. This might be Joe Flacco's last game. This might be Joe Flacco's farewell game.
This might be never mind.
This might be Joe Flacco's retirement game.
This very well could.
You remember that game? Remember what was it like preseason when Andrew Luck like retired and walked through the field?
Yeah.
Like this might be after the this full week of practice, just during like maybe warm-ups before the game, Joe might just take off his equipment and retire right there.
Yeah, I mean this is a Antonio Brown-esque. I'd love to see that. Just Joe's hairy back.
Not even out of but not even out of anger, like not like fuck this, I'm out, just like more like fuck this. Like I'm not
like I can't breathe.
I'm 40.
I'm 40.
I can't do. I'm gonna die out there.
My daughter's playing the violin at her fucking school, and I'm missing that. That sucks.
So yeah, give me Green Bay for sure. 49ers Bucks.
Ooh. Who's playing quarterback?
I think that's a good question. It's gonna be Mac. It's gonna be a banged up Mac Jones. He got banged up on Thursday. Brock Purdy is out.
Monkey never cramp.
Monkey never cramp. If I don't want to see it, like I get it. I've been gassing up. Hey, let me turn to make sure. I've been gassing up Mac Jones. I get it. And I've been doing it to hate on to hate on fucking Brock Purdy. But if Mac Jones goes in banged up and gets it done versus Tampa, like Brock Purdy needs to give some money back. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Like there's no reason. There's no reason for Brock Purdy to get paid before this season, and we get to sit here and watch Mac Jones go what?
3-0.
He's gonna be 5-0?
No.
He's already 3-0. He's already 3-0.
4-0.
So he's gonna go 4-0. Okay, because they lost to Jacksonville. So he beat New Orleans, beat Arizona, beat the Rams. He's going to beat Tampa. He didn't lose to Jacksonville. Brock Purdy lost to Jacksonville.
Yep.
So he's going to go 4-0 if he goes in there and beats Tampa. What are we doing here? Well, I get it. Brock Purdy's going to be the answer 10 times out of 10 when it comes to who's playing, who's healthy. But is it not like, what do you do in a situation like this? Do you trade Mac Jones when Brock Purdy comes back? I didn't think we would be sitting here talking about
you suck it
Mac fucking Jones this year.
You suck it up. You let Mac Jones get a contract at a different team, and then call it a day. I mean, like with or without Brock Purdy or Mac Jones, this San Fran team isn't good enough to get anything done. But it kind of just does expose your quarterback a little bit, which they can't do anything about. They already paid him, so it's kind of just a bad look.
Yeah, they did.
I have
Jesus Christ.
I mean, the only concern for Tampa is just San Francisco's defense. Tampa's lack of defense is also an issue, but I like Tampa. I think offensively they'll just be too much.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna go with Tampa regardless, but I'm just saying if San Fran comes in there and does some shit that we don't expect, I'll be a little pissed off. We got Lions Chiefs Sunday Night Football. All right. Okay.
Continue. Sorry.
Should be what? Alternative question. How bad is Kansas City losing this game?
Or does some voodoo magic happen and they stay in the game and still lose? But
there's absolutely no way. And the fact that they are favorited 2.5 points
they're
to win this game is disgusting.
Oh, that's gross.
That is
Oh, that's
disgusting.
vile.
The 2
Who
and
did
3. The 2 and 3. Who knows something? Who knows something? Who knows what's going on here?
Someone knows something.
Because there's got to be some type of weird. If these fuckers, if it's a 3-point game, we don't have a fucking problem. Lions are winning this game by
12.
I mean, at least I would say at least double digits. Like they're gonna win this game by 10 fucking points, whether it's 27-17. I'll tell you this: even if it's 27-17, it was 27-10 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's how bad of a loss it was gonna be. It's gonna be for the Chiefs.
Dang.
There's absolutely no way. And if the Chiefs turn it around right here, all right. Wrap the season up.
It's over. But no, I mean, if the Chiefs, if they go 2-4, I mean, they'll make the playoffs. It'll just be more of a fight. But if they crank dank the Lions, they're zooming through everybody. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think it'll happen. I think the Lions are hitting their stride now, where they're gonna lock the fuck in. So yeah, give me the Lions.
I mean, Detroit has to play good in the regular season.
Why not?
Well, they're gonna disappoint in the playoffs. So I mean, that's just how it works.
For now,
sure, I get it. I'm a Ravens fan. I know how it works. Bills, Falcons, Monday Night Football.
How many
Monday Night Football
fucking primetime games do the Bills have? All of them?
I don't know.
Have they played
how many
a
Monday Night double?
Game? What, one?
Bills beat. Yeah, they played. They've played non-primetime.
They played
not often.
Y'all last week, this week. I think the week before they had Sunday night. I think week 2 was the only week they weren't primetime.
Here we go. So they were Monday night versus New England. There's no way they were Monday. There's no way they were primetime versus New Orleans.
No.
There's no way they were primetime versus the Saints. Or sorry, the Saints, the Jets, even Miami. I don't think they were primetime versus Miami. I don't think they were. But I think they're gonna win this fucking game by 30 points.
Oh my god.
Like this is the team that Carolina beat 30-0.
Mm-hmm.
Are we actually going to sit here and play stupid like Atlanta has even a sliver of a chance?
They have zero chance.
They're getting dog walked at 7:15 p.m. on a Monday because it is a doubleheader.
Oh fuck!
And it's Bears Commanders.
Oh shit! Oh, this is the only game we get to wear our black unis.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You had to know. I mean, Commanders are gonna have to come up at some point.
Well, yeah, no, I'm aware. I try to give myself the least amount of information possible, but I'm not afraid. I'm just kind of a little fearful kind of where this team is at right now. Not afraid of the Bears. The Bears still suck. I don't think it was like when we beat the Chargers. Our defense played well, but I think it's because the Chargers' offense was dreadful. But again, we shouldn't have an issue with the Bears. So I got us. And hopefully it's not coming down to a Hail Mary and we win by barely.
Wrong hole. Sorry. I laughed at the Hail Mary.
Oh, you said wrong hole.
Yeah, I got water up my nose now and everything. No, definitely should not come down to a Hail Mary. Well, okay.
No.
The Bears are 2-2. I'm not saying that all of a sudden they're going to be some good football team. But if we can't remember, okay, no, you guys should probably win.
We
like
should.
by a lot.
By a lot.
Like y'all better not fucking lose this football game.
Thank you.
If y'all lose this football game, there's gonna be a big old red flag in the middle of DC. Because what the fuck are we doing?
Big old X. X marks the spot. Spot is made
bad.
of a big heaping pile of shit.
No, this would be
Also,
bad. A bad look.
I think the Browns are getting a stadium before us. They said 2029 they're building a new stadium, which is like a whole experience, and we're getting it in 2030. I guess we're going through DC, which is more difficult, but
dude, you guys might get a new stadium before the Ravens get to play in their rivalry uniforms. So
good.
Who
Fuckers.
fucking who? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that one. But all right, yeah, I'm gonna go Commanders because they fucking if y'all lose to Chicago, you're sitting with me.
We're
You're
not.
sitting with me in the pity boat.
We're not.
Yes, you are. Oh, you're not losing.
We're not losing, but we will be buying tickets to Cancun together.
Absolutely. But all right, I think we talked, we had to talk about. We predicted all these week 6 games, Thursday night football. LeBron's old and has a sciatica. So,
my back hurt.
It's a little bit of pain shooting down the leg. He'll be all right in a month because it's preseason basketball. He could really just pull a Kawhi and not play till January 1st.
Yeah, I mean they say he might miss the beginning of the season, but who fucking who?
No,
I'm not watching.
Oh fucking no. No, football's on, and we will not be. All right. Obviously, we're gonna talk about if a big trade happens, if this that we're gonna talk about the shit going on in the NBA. But we're talking this. But during the football season,
it's a primary focus.
Like LeBron, like I said, it has to be a LeBron making a second decision. What the fuck is this? Like that's gonna be the only way.
Yeah, his second decision was, "Oh, my fucking back hurts. I'm gonna be out for the year."
Second decision was, "I'm drinking Hennessy now, and I got a fucking bad nerve in my leg."
What a fucking
deal with it.
Dumbass skit that was. Stint.
Skit?
Nope. Stint. Stunt.
You keep saying stint. It's not stint.
It's not a stint. It's a stunt.
Okay, stunt. There you go. But all right. I think it's time to get out of here. Like I said, we talked week 6. All games are predicted. Giants, pretty much dog walk Philly.
Go Raiders.
Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No. I mean, baseball wise, congrats to the Mariners. They are my pick moving forward. They were my pick before, maybe not before this. I don't know. I want to see them win out of all of these teams, either them or the Cubs. But yeah.
Baseball.
Buzzball.
Fucking baseball. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. We are going to be back on Tuesday to discuss all of these week 6 games. Maybe some Thursday night football preview. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen on Saturday? All this college football shit, Devin. But brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.